gas. All right, so it doesn't actually exist. I'm like, I don't know what this is. So we are going to need a lot more terraforming stuff. This and Earth. All right, I'll let you finish your research facilities. That's fine. We built like 5. Yeah, we're gonna get like 45. Yeah, it's expensive, and that's okay. We'll get you in the queue. That's going to be fine. Okay. If I want to build a jump ship or jump drive right now, so a Yump engine. Oh no, see, we got a category missing. I don't know what category of stuff this is. That would be really helpful. I mean, unless it's just this still. No. Yeah, I think it is. Look, people are saying you don't need it, but look, we have the Yump efficiency, we have the Yump radius, we have a size and a type. We don't have any line that implies how many dudes it could jump with. Although, oh yeah, apparently we only need the stabilizer if we're going to be using the wormholes. Like, this is useful for something, but that's different. Do we already have the stabilizer? I love this game, but man, oh man. Jump point stabilization module. Okay. You. Oh my god, you've got a 5% bonus now. Alright, that's in there. That's good. Go ahead and get that done anyway. Armor going. Okay. So the actual stabilization module, we still don't have though, right? What's the screen I'm looking for? Oh no, jump point stabilization. We got a small one. It's 25,000 tons? Or is this the size it can jump by? Holy shit! These jump modules are freaking expensive or heavy. We call it stab, or maybe we call it jump ship, or really, I mean, this is just our like interstellar. Yeah, it's our jump scout. This is what this is. Or hold on. So no, hold on. You use the stabilization. Is this how you just make a stable, like permanent wormhole? Is that it? Not needed if you're just jumping. It's a construction ship. Okay, so this is the thing that builds the permanent wormhole. So we might not want that yet. I'm thinking what we actually want to do first is we just want to build a jump scout. Just conceptually. Just conceptually. We don't need to, but I think it'll feel good that way. And you know, kids, if it feels good, do it. Does not sound like good life advice. Unable to load terraforming installations, that's fine. Oh, are you just going to keep complaining about it? Probably. Okay, the Yump has finished. So if we went here, Yump engines. Oh no, is it still on the list? Oh no, there's a squadron size. August. Oh, okay. I mean, I suppose I could do it instantly. Did I just change the cargo fleet? I'm just going to cancel your orders. Or no, you're done. You have no orders. Oh, it's talking about the civilian dudes can't load anything. I guess there is a slight flaw maybe to having the infinite supply thing, because then the ships complain. Yeah, researching terraforming rate would be pretty nice. Although all my my stuff is assigned to something else right now. We'll just wait for some of these to finish. Okay. Oop. That's still not you know, as many as we could do, but that's going to be okay. I mean, I suppose I could instant it a few. F it. All right, let's instant some terraforming rate. I'm gonna save the last 12,000 for something that might be, we might turn out like is urgent and we'd forgotten about it. So we did boost the terraforming rate, which is great. Let's take a look at Mars. They're at 1.25 million people. They got enough infrastructure for 167, so they are gonna start filling up soon, which is gonna make them cranky. Environment. Yeah. All right. Well, we have a whole digit. Oh no, we have a 0.0004 atmospheres of this stuff. I think the temperature factor has gone down a little. Research. $117? Yeah, 116. Excellent. Okay, there's the max jump size. So now, coming back again to the Yump engines. Hey, we can make a Yump engine. So we only have the one size efficiency, the one squadron size. I mean, it's only going to ship the one. Radius, jump engine size. Does this determine the... Yeah, okay, so this affects the size of the ship. Oh my god. I didn't realize this is like... Okay. So what we need to do is figure out... Oh, and these are self-jump only. Is it much cheaper? No, there's not really a big difference between the 14.5 and the 15. Squadron size 1. Yeah. I didn't know if one would make it... Correct, Yump engine size is huge! How do you say jump sounds so friggin' Dutch? It's mostly because of the Paradox streams when they're playing Stellaris and stuff, and they you know, they're talking about jumping and jump engines and things like that. And to me, I just got addicted, and it became sort of mimetic in the I'd say the Paradox community and things, you know, in Twitch chat and Reddit and things to say yump. Van Halen dynamics for the jump drive manufacturer. All right, but before that, we have to decide how big is our ship going to be, because we have to have a Yump drive that is sufficient. So this thing here is not a stabilizer. It is, it's certainly going to have gravitational sensors. I do kind of like the idea. Someone said, like, we could do geosensors. So that we can have something that jumps through, scans all the planets, and then keeps going, and it's basically like an infinite loop. We might want to split them. You can prototype the engine and use it in the blueprint. Yeah, so, okay, what does prototype do? Is it just, like, not make it real, but, like, you can use it in the blueprint and see if that fits, and then come back and, like, redesign it? Is that it? Geosensor, says Hakoon. Like, we could double up on it. Oh, that's what it does. Inviting headaches by putting military tech on a jump ship. Well, both of these count as military, right? Like, I mean, we could put just a jump drive. That is really cool. And I think that's new in C#, isn't it? I refreshed the tech. What category is the jump drive under? I mean, there's jump point stabilization. Oh, prototypes. There it is. Jump drive. commercial now, but if I wanted to have... So, I mean, I can have this thing go through a jump point and count as commercial, but it can't do anything. So if I want to have this jump through and then scan for more jump points or start scanning planets, it's going to count as a military ship regardless. Or is there a way I can do this? Geosensors are commercial. Geosensor, military vessel. Jump drivers need to match the engine type, not ship classification. Yeah, that's fine. But look. Okay, this is a naked ship. It is currently commercial. If I put geosensors, it counts as military. If I put grav sensors, it counts as military. I realize the jump drive is military, but that's not what's that's not the issue. Like, even if I... Actually, I don't know how the... Oh, commercial. There you go. I mean, I can make a commercial jump drive. Wow! Oh, the tonnage is way huger! Okay, so we can have a tiny jump drive. You know, but that's not the problem. Okay, people are obsessed about the wrong fucking thing. Alright, good news, everyone. I'm going to prototype a commercial jump drive. I'm going to get salty about this. All right, so I have a commercial jump drive. Excellent. I'm going to put a commercial engine on it. Excellent. It's commercial vessel. Great. Now, the important fucking question, is there a way to get geo or grav sensors on this and not have it count as military? Now that you're satisfied that my engines match. No, exactly. So why the fuck are we talking about commercial versus military drives? I mean, we'll probably still want commercial engines because they're you know, we can make them big and efficient and things like that. But yeah, so it's going to be a military... So we all agree, it's going to be a military ship no matter what, right? So what the fuck are we talking about? So yeah, so it's going to be a military ship no matter what, because we're going to have some sort of sensors on them, some sort of survey sensors. Let's double them up. I don't know, we'll make an all-purpose vehicle over here. It's going to be fine. It'll be designed for really long missions. It's going to be very Star Trek-y. It's going to be great. No weapons, but very great. So now we got those. How do I get rid of the prototypes? Do I just obsolete them? I like how there's research the prototype. That is cool. How do I blow up a prototype I don't want anymore? Okay, yeah, maybe that's... Yeah, geoservice ships could be commercial. Obsolete them in the text screen. I mean, would that be, like, here? Do the prototypes show up on the screen? No, you must mean obsolete them from over here. Well, that's... No, this is not this. Here? Oh, or was there a prototype checkbox here? Oh, that's the wrong... No. Research. Obso comp. So it does obsolete the component. Okay. Okay. Now, is that going to show up in obsolete prototype still? I mean, I guess that's probably okay. Check the HAL type tab. Oh, technology report screen. Go obsolete technology. Jump engines. If it's still not there, they're obsoleted, which I guess is okay. It would just be nice to clean this up. But maybe there's no way to just purge them. And maybe that's fine. So, the jump drive type, commercial versus military, has to match the engine. It doesn't care about, like, the vessel. So I could still make this a commercial one if I wanted. It's saved forever. Okay. Can't get rid of obsolete stuff. Note that it's not the ship's commercial military designation that affects this. It's a type of non-jump engines mounted on the ship. Any ship with military engine, military ship, but also exists military ship's commercial engine. Yeah, okay, because our current survey ships are flagged as military vessels because they have they have the sensors, but they're using commercial things. For our scout, it feels like to me, I should just put a very efficient commercial type engine on here, which means I'll probably pair them with a commercial jump drive. Even though they're still going to count as a military vessel, which means they're going to need maintenance and supply and all that kind of shebang. So let's assume that we're going to use the AR Farazon commercial ion drive, because that's basically still good for us right now. That is stupid fast. That actually might be overkill on the drive, but we are going to want more fuel. And certainly maintenance, because it's going to count as a military ship, so it needs the maintenance modules. Max repair 150, so we at least want to match that. But it wouldn't surprise me if we wanted a bit more than this in the end. Oh, that gives us 462. Now, I mean, we don't have a jump drive on this yet, but that's seeming pretty good. We're up to a 4,000-ton ship, which we have to keep an eye on because of the jump drive. Wait, Ricky's wrong about something? Uh-oh. That's some of the problem is some of this information is out of date in occasion. Yeah, some actual sensors would also be good now, so that we could see if there's any alien ships somewhere. Now, I think we'd have to design our sensor packages, right? Active sensors, EM sensors. I mean, active sensors, I think that also makes you more visible. Do we just want some like just passive EM sensors? Is there another category for passive sensors? I don't think so. In good sensors, we need a huge tangent. Yeah. The difference between improved normal sensors in case of, I don't know, sensitivity 5. We can tweak the size. So, you know, here's the size we can look. So as a by-to-buy, the ship we're designing right now, let's call it 100 for its signature size. Let's say it's got a signature size of 100. So we can detect something else size 100. Although our EM is 0? Is the TCS only... Oh, and there's thermal. There we go. Do we have an EM signature of 0 if we don't have shields or something? So this is our thermal signature, right? Thermal signature at maximum speed. EM signature, maximum shields. Target cross-section, active sensors. Okay. So our thermal signature is going to be 225. I don't know if we have thermal sensors. Oh no, there it is. Okay. So 225. So I mean, depending on scaling, we'd be somewhere in here. So we'd be able to see another ship of about our size at, you know, some distance. Is this big enough, sensitive enough to be useful? Is the question. You know, we can boost up the size of the sensor. Obviously, it'll add more weight and everything like that, and then it can detect things from further away. But the question is it big enough? Is it sensitive enough to be useful, or is it just going to take up space for no particular purpose? Size 1 passive sensors class is commercial. Oh. So if I go anywhere above 1, it's not commercial. It doesn't tell us there. The engines does, I think. I mean, I guess it's pretty cheap. We can just go ahead and throw this in. Keep a small one to see the missiles before you're killed. I mean, I don't know if we can dodge the missiles, but sure. Definius thermal sensor. Geograph sensors are always military. Yes. Active sensors and passive EM are commercial. I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to be flagged as a military ship anyway. So, and you know, it's so small. I'm just say, just make it a 5. Well, that has a lot of tonnage. All right, a token level 1. And you know what? We can throw it on commercial ships if we want, although I don't know if the commercial ships really need sensors. It'd be nice if you could insta-tech it from here, but I don't think we can. I think we create it. Then we go to our research. We go to our sensors. I mean, we could even tech some more. To Phineas over here, we'll instant that. It's dirt cheap. We don't have to worry about microing the thingy. Refresh tech. Thermal sensors. For whatever value that might have, which may not be a lot. Yeah, I parsed it to see them before you're killed. I suspect we'll see them and then still die, but at least we'll know what killed us, and therefore we can maybe adjust things later on. I don't have any faith that if we run into anything, we'll actually survive it. So yeah, you're going to be a jump scout. So the only thing you're missing, I think now, is a jump drive. So 4,000 tons, plus the weight of the drive itself, is sort of our target. So this is the max ship size over here. So let's make it 5,000 tons. Oh, hold on. You know, we're going to be over right now. Because this is going to come out to 5,300 tons, so we won't have enough. That will bring us to 5,400. We'll be just under the limit, but it might need some extra maintenance, which I don't think we added in yet. Yeah, the Van Halen dynamics. So we need to, like, overshoot it by a fair bit. Let's target something like 7,500 tons. It should give us some wiggle room. And yes, I completely like Van Halen dynamics. Dynamics for the jump drive. And oh, that's right. The size changes dramatically there with the military. That's true. Yeah, okay. So no, now we're fine. Oh, it's still pretty damn heavy though. I guess the size here is being multiplied by 10. Whereas with the military, it's not. On the other hand, yeah, the cost and crew. Okay, I see. So this just uses a lot less cost, a lot less crew, and that's okay. So this could jump 10,000 tons, and adding it to this currently would be a 8,400 tons or so ship. So that gives us some extra playroom, which is important because, indeed, we do not have the maintenance. Okay, well, first of all, deployment time. I want this thing to be ready to be deployed. We might add a lot more fuel, actually. It's a 5-year mission. There you go. We're going to go full Star Trek here. A 5-year mission, so 60 months. I mean, this can't be at full power, but it is going to be scanning some things. But I think we are going to double up on the fuel storage. There you go. So now you can run for, like, 3 years at full power. Okay, that's really unlikely to happen. I guess this is a 1.5 years at full power. 131 billion kilometers. We are going to add more weight to this, but that still seems like pretty good, even with a 5-year deployment time. And yeah, the max repair is 150. We have like nearly 500. 5-year deployment thinks could use up to 1,000 materials, so it feels like we do need some extra maintenance storage, don't we? Yeah, we could just throw in like a small fuel storage, sort of split the difference. Maintenance 150 still the cap. Yeah, the average failure rate is pretty high. Would we want to conscript this? Does it make a difference? I don't entirely know what this does. Maybe it means morale doesn't matter with conscripts? There's something like that. Someone in chat can probably remind me in a second. All military drives can jump multiple ships, so the size allows for that. I think conscript is morale only. Okay, yeah, so I don't think the morale will matter. We don't have to worry about shore leave and shit. Commercial drives are jump only at smaller size. You can jump a larger ship with a smaller. Okay, but you can only jump yourself. And the military ones are always a group. I see. I think I'm still going to target the 10,000 tons. It is sick that, like, the jump drive itself is almost the same weight as the entirety of the rest of our ship. Okay, I'm going to create. I'm here. Propulsion, Van Halen dynamics, instant that, come back over here, refresh the tech. We don't want prototypes, we don't want obsolete. Van Halen dynamics, commercial jump drive. Check the numbers. 5-year, 2,000. Yeah, so we're never going to finish a 5-year mission unless we add a ton more maintenance. Let's just cut it in half. The deployment time. So we need a little less stuff, a little less crew, a little less material to make it manageable. That's going to be okay. They have the speed. But, I mean, the speed's still not bad. I mean, it's not stupendous, but it's not bad. Is there anything I can do to lower, like, the failure rates? I don't know if it matters. Like, if I add more engineering spaces. Oh, it does. Okay, now, okay. Now, after 5 years, it's expected to use about 700 units. We have 900 units of repair. So adding more engineering spaces did do that. The annual failure rate is still, you know, there's still going to be a failure every year, but maybe we can deal with that. Grab geosensors. We could add more so they could scan faster. Yeah, morale check required. I think that's after 60 months, though. If engine fails, rip. Well, we have the parts to repair it, right? The biggest part is 150, and we have 900 parts. So I think we can repair it if the engine goes. Yeah, the problem is we have no option. As established through the rant, we can't not have it be a military vessel because of the sensors. The sensors force us to be a military vessel, and there's no way around it. Which is too bad. It would be kind of interesting. I mean, I can sort of see why, for game balance and also some of the flavor. But it would be kind of interesting if you could have a purely civilian research, like, or survey vessel. Because everything in here is commercial, except for the sensors. If arming total failure, I think this is just, yeah, something is going to break. So every year something is going to break. Often a couple of things are going to break. Oh, commercial components up to fail rate. I see. So the military ones are kept to a higher standard and maybe less likely to fail. We could go and design a military engine and jump engine as well, but I think we'll just leave it like this. There are new ones in tech queue. I don't think we're actively researching. We've already got the second level of the sensors. We got the improved geo and improved grav in here. Okay. I think we'll go with just this. Oh, target tech list, there's advanced geo. Yeah, you don't mean in this, you mean in the, like in here. In the sensors and control systems. Yeah, the advanced in this. But they'll take a while to research. They bring us from a 2 per hour to 3 per hour. I mean, and I don't know, like, how long they go, but, like, there might be another one after this, another one after this. But I'm going to be okay with just the improved. Okay, I'm going to yank a name from Moobot here. The a good one. Rename class. The Hrolf Pajama. Jump Scout Ship. Yeah, I agree. I thought the idea that geosensors were commercial made a lot of sense. Because then we would totally split the ship. The grab sensor, military one, that would be okay. We'd have one type of ship that's just there to scout out new grab jump points. And then we'd have a jump geological survey one that would just follow through and then scan the individual planets. And we'd probably want, like, you know, maybe like a whole little mini fleet of the geological survey ships. Behind maybe, you know, one grab ship. That might be enough. Pajama makes it sound like a sleeper ship? I mean, maybe. Okay, last call if there's anything critical that was forgotten, but I think we're okay. Oh yeah, and no autosaving. Oh, did I not throw the EM sensor on there? That's probably true. Do I still need to develop it? Forgot the nukes. I don't remember. Did we develop the EM sensors? I thought we did. Oh no, we have thermal sensors, not EM. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go with the thermals. That's gonna be... I don't know if it's gonna be okay, but I'm gonna say that it is. I'm gonna lock this design, and we're gonna pop one out. How do I insta-build one of these again? Is it from the other construction screen? For some reason I thought it was here, but I guess it's... No, it wasn't here. Miscellaneous. There it is. Right, there you go. Keep the fleet. So, I mean, if your fuel tanks are less than 20, fuel is the nearest colony or hub anywhere. Your standing orders are... Move to system requiring geosurvey. And if you don't have one, survey locations. Do I have to manually jump through one of these first to spot it? Well, we're going to find out in a second. So the idea is here, it's going to jump to a system where the planets haven't all been surveyed yet. If it runs out of things to geosurvey, then what it's going to do, it's going to start surveying jump locations until it finds one and goes through. It could be the other way around. But the thing is, on Earth here, in a Sol system rather, we've surveyed all the survey locations right now. What we want to do is we want it to jump through one of these jumps and then start doing this. Reverse primary and secondary, but why would I... Oh, I guess this would survey all the jump points first, which might be better because it's not going to jump through it and then move through. Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, see, and now Classic Brad's saying primary task survey, secondary task go to a system where it hasn't been surveyed. So this will fail on Earth and then move through. The problem is, as soon as it moves through to a system without geosurvey, it's going to scan all these, which I guess is fine. And then it's going to go... It comes down to the priority. What do we care about first? So we want to jump to a new system. Once it gets to that system, what's more important? Finding all the jump points? Or surveying all the planets? I feel like surveying all the planets is the priority when you go into a new system. I don't care about mapping more jump points right now. We've got all the jump points in Sol already mapped. The thing I'm most interested in is check all the planets in that new system. So I think I'm going to go with this way, but I can see the idea of doing the other way around. Also, I didn't realize that there's more fuel options over here. Now, we do have pretty ridiculous range. 20% is still a lot of range. I think 50% might send them home too often. It would certainly be safer. Hey, we want to split the difference? We'll say 30% fuel, then go home. Maybe we'll do that. Prioritize finding materials. Exactly. Planets should be prioritized. I agree, and I think this will do it. Assuming it does actually jump through the unexplored jump points, maybe we have to manually explore a jump point first. That's possible. I don't know. But we're going to find out. And then, yeah, we can automate jump gate building, which is kind of cool. So, I turn this off. Skip a day here. Where's our... survey fleet? Oh, unable. There's no suitable destination. Or the secondary. I think I might have to manually tell it to jump through first. And, oh, right, and I should do the planets as well. Jump fleet. Standing orders, yeah. Instead of, oh, cancel it. Yeah, so you're right. The standing thing should be... survey nears... I don't know why all the surveys aren't together. Same thing with the fuel. Like, why aren't they all clumped together? Survey nearest planet or moon is what we want. And then, yeah, we want you to survey the nearest survey locations. But I must have to tell you to yump manually. Sorting is hard. Standard transit? Hey, there we go. Survey fleet is moving to yump number 1. Just doing it manually here, one day at a time. I don't know if it jumps instantly or what. Oh, we have a bunch of idle factories or things. Let's go to logistics for a sec. There was some cool stuff in here that I could use. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get big old fuel storage. Create that. We'll lower the colonization cost as well. Add to the queue. Tractor beams, shuttles. Okay. Do this. We have yumped to the system Tau Ceti A. Now, is it here that we go galactic map? Ooh, it opens in the other monitor. Okay, let me bring that over here. So there's not an actual map of the galaxy because it's kind of meaningless. There's no such thing really as proximity to anything. It's just how many jumps away it is. So what you're getting is mostly like a branching tree structure instead. So from Sol, we can get to Tau Ceti, which is here. If I click this, yeah, you're going to start surveying. Galaxy's a flowchart. Yeah, basically. Oh, yeah, it's a lot like Eve, too. It's absolutely true. I say we build a few more of these. And I guess I could template the directions over here. So let's go here. This survey fleet, movement orders or no standing orders. Oh, I guess you don't template these standing orders, just the movement ones. Okay, that's fine. What I'm going to do is detach and detach. Both of you are going to end up over here, for whatever bonuses that might do. And so now, this just moves. It doesn't actually do the geosurvey, does it? You say move to a system requiring a geosurvey, and then survey them. Tell you what, I'll have you just do the nearest bodies. Yeah, I'll do the same thing maybe. And then 30%. Fuel anywhere, 30% refuel anywhere. So we'll have to, we have the other one doing grav ship stuff. Maybe we can prioritize the other one to check the grav points, or I don't know. I guess I could just move you manually into the system that needs it. Oh. Oh, you're right. These would have to be inverted. Survey nearest body. If there isn't one, move to a system that needs it. Okay. I go back to Seoul. There you go. They're getting ready to go through there, which they're doing automatically. It's the only one we have cleared, so they will go through it because they know it needs to be scanned. What I could do to shake things up is I could send one of these manually through another one of this. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's mix it up a little. Maybe we'll split all of them up. Remove. You're gonna jump through here. And then you remove all and jump through here. A new system. I think there might be another one. New system over here. So any chance we've met bad guys yet? Why is Wise empty? Is it actually just empty? Oh yeah. Might have more jump points, but it's got nothing going on. Yeah, Wolf 359. We've engaged the Borg. That said, he doesn't have a whole heck of a lot going on. Yeah, there we go. The other ship came here. There we go. Trying to do some grav research. That's cool. Colonization. Oh, we haven't checked on Mars in a little while. How you doing there, Mars? Coming in at 2 million people. I was gonna say you. Oh, you do have 2.3. That's good. Terraformers are active. Which, yeah, we don't have enough workers for all the terraformers. That's true too. 2.108. I mean, it is getting a little bit better. The temperature factor is still a primary thing. We've 21% of our atmosphere is the greenhouse gas. On the other hand, it's still like basically no atmosphere whatsoever here. So I think it's okay to do this. Tend to rename my empty systems so I know they're worthless. Oh, that's a good idea. How do you rename the systems? System view window. Are there tooltips on these? Oh, there is over there. Oh, I see. So if I go to Wise, can I just type it in here? Type it in here. Rename system. I'll just keep the number, but just call the rest of it empty. All right. That's really cool. Base temperature's gone up 2 degrees. Oh, that's nice. Research, and I'm just gonna say that's gonna be some idle stuff. Well, we've got to set up some solar harvesting at some point, so we can get some ships in orbit of the gas giant. So I think there's no time like the present. Create that project. Maybe what I'll do is I'll queue up a little bit of money making. Oh, that doesn't select the right thing. Queue up that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do orbital mining. I don't know, but we'll have it available. Let's improve the fuel production speed as well. There we go. Zero labs available. That's going to be okay. What happened to Earth? There's very few people. So here's what happened on Earth. What happened on Earth is that the coronavirus killed everyone, well, all the humans. So the hobbits came out of their holes and have taken over the planet again because, you know, the humans were kind of really crap at it. So the hobbits are now in charge over here. That's what happened. Do you have infrastructure here again? Oh, I do have a bunch of infrastructure here. I should... Oh, whiskey and chocolate for Banana Cabana. Hold on a second. I'm going to get right there, cabanas with the bananas. I have 750 infrastructure available. on Earth.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh, and more. And on Mars, I'm going to put in a request for more infrastructure. Specifically, say, I don't know, conveniently enough, another 750. So the civilian stuff should take over that. How is our civilian shipping going on? 2 companies, Argo, freighters, colony ships, they're active. They're moving people to Mars, which is good. I did do some tech to improve terraforming. I think I instanted a few, and we're currently researching some over here. Although it doesn't have a huge number of labs, so we may want to add a little bit more about that. And we'll probably transform more labs over there. But yeah, we did increase the terraforming rate a little bit. Ooh, bunch of research just finished. Infantry, anti-tank. What? What? What did I just unlock? That's the civilian tech. Really? Oh, okay. Oh, civilian mining company. CMC, civilian mining company. Where is it? Does it just exist? Is it somewhere? Because I know in the Visual Basic version of this, they would set themselves up on asteroids. That research means the first civilian security force has been created in a mining colony. Excellent. And yeah, I haven't looked at our mining status in a long time. We probably have a huge deficit of something. We take a look. On Earth, we do have a shortage of uranium for our demand. We can increase our mining. Depletion's getting there. We really need to ship some more. We're going to run out of Mercasium the soonest, though, which is kind of rough. What is the whiskey and chocolate? Panatic Mana says, to infinity and beyond. And Motorcyclist says, go for broke quill, wake up the Borg, and let the good times roll. So I never got far enough in the Visual Basic one because it just started slowing down so freaking much. I never ran into any aliens, despite having popped quite a few systems, I think, by the end of it. It's a little hard to see it. In the system view, you can find it by clicking through bodies with populations. Oh, renames the asteroids. Okay, hold on. System view. I mean, so presumably it's on in Sol. Is there a filter for populations? I mean, with minerals, but... But if I go down here, at some point, we'll see something with this big-ass name. Is it one in blue? What is the blue highlighting? Not minerals. Is that where they're mining? Am I hiding asteroids? Oh! Yep, alright. It'll be nice to see the ones that have something established on them. Right here. There we go. Sackville. Oh! There, I can just check with population. There, okay. So they've set themselves up on this asteroid, which has 20,000 units of gallacite with 0.9 availability. Which isn't bad for an asteroid, really, I think. What's this? Hydra. Oh. Good tip. Check the box that says by function on the F2 screen. It breaks down your colonies by their function. As far as I know from the old version, it can tell you where the CMCs are. So the F2 screen is which one? Oh, okay, it's just the summary over here. By function. Ah! Oh, that's really handy, yes. I forgot about this. This is incredibly useful, and this is the way I liked it all the time. And we can hide the civilian mining colonies, but there we go. We can see there. I mean, we can see it. It still doesn't, like, point out maybe where it is, but yeah, it's on some rock somewhere. But yeah, I like it. These are my automated mining companies, and then we have our populated systems over here. We're over 3 million people on Mars here, which is pretty good. Still have a bit of a worker shortage, but it's mostly gone. This is going to help our terraforming rate as well, because like we had not enough people working in terraforming for what we wanted. So our terraforming rate should be improving. I don't know if we can tell like by how much it's changing, although the colony cost is improving. And if we started playing it here, we could probably, yeah, see, we can actually see it drop, and we can see the temperature improve. Nice. Oh, is the base temperature where we started and the surface just where we are? No. Oh, base must be because of the sunshine. Yeah, where we are in the orbit, and I don't know, I don't know if it cares about like whether it's seismically active or whatever, but this is our base temperature, and because of our greenhouse gases on Earth and things like that we've got a surface temperature over here. Okay. So the base temperature of Mars isn't going to change. Yeah, base temp without atmosphere, yeah. So without atmosphere, Mars would still be at minus 66, and this number isn't going to change unless we had the solar heating or solar cooling disaster turned on, which I don't. But this is going to change as we pump more greenhouse gases. Okay. And right now, the temperature factor is still the thing costing us the most. At some point, it won't be, and we might want to, like, sort of dodge back and forth between which gases we're adding in there until we find our balance, but yeah. And yeah, the water availability is still a thing. Was water vapor a greenhouse gas? I mean, it is in real life, right? Or is it an anti-greenhouse gas? Does it reflect it? Like, if we... So, because here's what I'm thinking. We need to add more water to Mars at some point to get rid of the penalty from water availability, which is in green for some reason, even though I would think that maybe you'd list the penalties in red. I don't know. Or maybe if the numbers get really high, they turn to yellow and red. That's possible, too. Is there any value, like... Does the water vapor... I guess I can just change it and see. Just wondering if the water vapor might change the temperature factor at all. And if so, we should just go ahead and do that now. What'd you stop from? Oh, research facility. Whatever. Do this. No. You see the water availability did improve, but it's not doing anything for the temp. Okay. Water vapor will also condense out of the atmosphere over time. You'll need to replace it with something else. Changes not much. Condenses into surface water. Right, which is the hydrographic extent, I guess. F? Why is it F? Frozen? Temperature's too cold. Freeze doesn't contribute to the atmosphere. That's why it has the F. Thank you. Yeah, so we got to get our average temperature probably above 0. So the temperature factor is still the thing that's giving us the biggest colony penalty, so we're going to want to keep working on that regardless, is what it feels like. And then once this starts to drop below 2, we could dabble back and forth between the temperature factor and some breathable atmosphere. The dangerous atmosphere is, I think that's just because our carbon dioxide percentage is so high. I'm assuming that's what the dangerous atmosphere is for. But this is just a percentage. This is going to be dropping over time as we just add other gases. The carbon dioxide as a percentage is going to drop, so it probably won't be a problem anymore, is my thinking there. I don't know if it's right, but it's my thinking. Oh, we're below 2 over here. So it's not just the highest. It must be, I mean, I don't know about averaging or whatever, but it is interesting. The colony cost is below 2. It might have different weights for things. That is interesting. And yeah, I skipped a bunch of times, so I was going to say the research is... oh, it's only one facility that's not being used. In fact, it's costing less infrastructure. Oh! Yes, the reduced colony tech cost may have just finished. Yes. Yes, the 5% kicked in. That's why the cost actually went down. So it's probably still using the biggest number as the cost, the 2.056, but now we've got a 5% discount. So it's bringing it down to this, which is nice because now we can support more pops with our infrastructure. Yeah, we've moved quite a lot of infrastructure over, but Mars is now up to 5 million people. And yeah, 10 million, we're going to need... oh, no, they already need protection. They want a protection factor of 3, and we have a 0. Holy shit, is it 4 o'clock already? Oh my god. I've been playing this for 4 hours straight with no break. 1 can of tonic water. Keep me hydrated. That is not proper hydration. I'm a bad person. This game is very, I don't know if addicted is the right word. It's more like, kind of engrossing, or compulsive is not the word I'm looking for. Someone English me a word. Yeah, engrossing might be it. Well, it's certainly in depth. It's certainly eye-watering. It's certainly ugly as shit. But God, is it? Yeah, it's very one more turnish. One more turnish. The nice thing about taking a break here is I can go and reevaluate certain things, and also try to catch up on the changes in the current things. Like, you know, what's the best way for us to get some protection here? Do we just make some laser beam pew pew ships, or some missile ships, or something? I mean, we're starting to explore other systems. At some point, we might run into something out there. So we may want to do some research into what is sort of the basic first combat ship we can build. I mean, obviously we're using them for, like, you know, policing of the Sol Empire sphere, but lasers, nah. Missiles, nah. Maybe projectiles, yes. Do they have projectiles in here? I don't think they have ballistic weapons. I think it's only beams and missiles. Someone might be able to correct me. Oh, there are railguns and gauss weapons. Ah, yes. That's true. Ships that use magic as an energy source. I mean, we're hobbits here, so we're probably using slingshots. That's very typical. Particle beams are super fun now, especially once you get lances. All right. As long as our ships are red, we're good. What is the colors? It's red for, like, speed. Is it yellow for the missiles because it, like, does more damage? Can't remember all the orc lore. There's something like that. Use lasers. Projectiles are not eco-friendly. The problem with projectiles, right, as properly described in Mass Effect 1, I think, is that, like, you know, conservation of momentum. You fire at something and you miss. That projectile's never gonna stop until it finally hits something. Mass Effect 2. Is this something like it makes Newton like the most dangerous man in the universe or something? What's the rest of that quote? I don't remember, but it's really good. Fun thing about having no graphics, you rename your guns into whatever you want. That's true. I feel like we need, when we come up with some sort of ship idea, we need like we need to spend some time fan arting the ship. Now, even if that just means me doing like some really crummy art in Photoshop or something, or you guys in chat doing it, but I feel like there needs to be an aesthetic in all caps for our space vessels. We'll see. And much more of a problem until as long as the projectile leaves the system. That's true. Although a few millions years later, someone might get an unhappy surprise. But I suppose it's the same as any asteroid, really. That's the line. Thank you, Fex. Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Don't you forget it, recruits. One of my favorite random Solaris events is one where a ship is hit by some random railgun round that's been soaring through space for eons. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. But I mean, yeah, why not, right? How much longer will Quill stream today? For about an extra 10 seconds. Folks, we're wrapping it up. Next live stream is going to be on Monday. It's going to be Motorsport Manager for Motorsport Mondays. We're going to continue our Underdog Challenge achievement run in Motorsport Manager on Monday. Right now, we are going to do a raid of A Kiss for Luck, who is playing... Ooh, Minecraft. Excellent. Lovely. And then probably is going to be some multiplayer after that on her channel. Sorry we didn't get any multiplayer today. Turns out I was a little bit absorbed by this game and all of its beautiful graphics. But maybe that's it. Just the imagination in your head. Am I excited for F1 tomorrow? 100%. 100% excited for F1 tomorrow. George Russell did pretty good in qualifying again today. It'd be amazing to see what that kid could do if he actually had a car. Let's rate A Kiss for Luck, folks. Thanks for coming out, and I'm going to see you in a couple of days. Thanks to the bits, Rumbler! Dun, 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 dun.